Hey everyone, welcome to Hero Life. Paulie, what's happening, mate?
I'm doing good. Doing really well. Life is good. I can't complain. I've got two beautiful children, and yeah, just feeling good about life. What about you?
That's awesome. That is just really awesome to hear. Thanks for sharing. Everything's good. Yeah, it's amazing how Sailor, our 10-month-old baby girl, is just all of a sudden sitting. She just appeared one day to be sitting, and now just she spends a lot of time sitting, and she just miraculously just moved into that position without any help or support. It just was her evolution, and it just changes the feel of the house just to have another child there who is just up and about, and she's enjoying it, and she just sits and looks around and hangs out, and her posture is beautiful. And I just marvel at like evolution and how she's just developed from being an infant into this beautiful little baby who's now sitting.
That's unbelievable. Did I ever talk to you about a physiotherapist, that pediatric physiotherapist that I once interviewed on my wellness wish list? She's a non-interventionist
Mm.
physiotherapist, and she wrote a beautiful book, but it really is just about allowing infants to just navigate their own intuitive glory and to be able to develop without all the bells and whistles and marketable, toys that have come with the consumerism day and age, but just to allow them to really just focus on their own intuition. It's a really, really great book.
Yeah, well, very, very passionate about allowing our children to be as they are and to grow without intervention, to the best of our ability. And it's a great practice for myself and Romy. And it's great just to allow our children to evolve just so naturally, and yet at the same time be completely there if anything needs to be done. So we've stayed very true to that, being very hands off. And that's why I just marvel at that. She's just sitting all of a sudden, and she just got there herself. We didn't need to do anything, and what comes next is going to be really exciting too. So that's just happened in the last few days, and it really has changed things at home just to see her just always now just being in a seated lotus position.
Hopping a little head up, and she's just kind of, it gives you this kind of perception that she's so much more attentive now. It's like
Yeah, yeah,
she's like now an active participant, and it's like, what do you think, Sailor?
yeah. That's exactly it. She's part of the team now, and yeah, contributing in great ways. So we're having a lot of fun, and Lou was just loving, having someone, like having an audience now, because Sarah's just sitting up watching everything that's going on in the happy room.
Maybe she can put together a posture program for infants slash toddlers.
It's flawless. I mean, it is stunning to see, and
Well, you heard it first here, Hero members. Sailor Norwich will be developing a posture program for 12 months and under.
all she'll have to do is just sit. That's
That's it, stoically.
So yeah, maybe we can segue into a different topic than we thought we were going to go down, because I feel like we're talking about posture and alignment, and I guess maybe I can just share a little bit about how core work for me is just so essential, because having dealt with chronic pain since 2011, like a daily core practice along with further like time spent on breathing techniques has meant that my chronic back pain, even though it's still subtly there, it's definitely not as big and loud as it once was. And I just put that down to a daily practice, to learning the art of breath. And I feel like I'm such a beginner when it comes to that, but I can see how that's enabled me to get through more challenging core workouts, to breathe through experiences that feel uncomfortable, but to know that I can get through it using the breath, but also engaging the core and activating when I need it, and that really is important when I'm picking up Sailor from the ground, how do I maximize, my body to mitigate any kind of back pain that can be caused from, bending over and not engaging my core and not using my legs. So there's just such an art form to managing chronic pain. And when it comes to back pain, for me, working on the core, working on the breath, moving mindfully are just three core ingredients that I feel are daily practices.